Why, hello there, miners and crafters. Welcome back to the Shadowlands. It's been a little bit. Had a little hiatus, had some personal stuff. Didn't really have the motivation to make videos, but I'm back. We don't know for how long, but that's okay. It's all about the process, right? Right. So, have I been playing Minecraft in that time? Why, yes, I have. And we have made quite a bit of progress. A lot of changes. Quite a lot of changes. Hello, Mr. Sheep. And Parrot. Couple parrots. Oh, cool. Coming to say hello. They're trying to land on this sheep. Let's see what's going on here. Almost. All three of them tried. Hey, buddies. What's going on here? Party? Wish I had some seeds. Look at this. It's the sheep is the owner of these parrots, apparently. They're all following the sheep around, trying to land on his back. That is great. Huh. Alright then. So anyway, let's see. So we've got these lanterns in. Got a little pathway here. The spawn is off that way. It's quite far, but this will be eventually connected, maybe, depending. But for now, this is a little nice little walkway I made for the Dark Oasis. We still got to get rid of a lot of stuff here, do a bunch of terraforming still, but it's been on the back burner on this side. We did, however, do some terraforming, and also all the lanterns will eventually have the glow lichen on them. It has like a fairy feel or something, you know? I like it. Looks pretty cool. But over here, we're gonna take all this out. We're gonna put in, blackstone stuff and soul sand and darker stuff for the Dark Oasis. Over here we've got a couple of custom cacti. I thought the flowering azalea makes it look pretty cool. It kind of goes with it a little bit. It could probably be a little better, but unfortunately, the cactus breaks if you put anything next to it, so that's as good as I can get it at the moment. I mean, we could put it diagonal, maybe, maybe like a little arm or something, but, who knows. And over here, we have a little enchantment set up, just a little decoration there. Some sea lanterns and such. And let's see, we continue on. Massive holes everywhere. I just let creepers explode in this area. I collect my dirt from here for now. We've got this area here. It's largely the same. There's been a few changes here and there from explosions, but pretty much the same. I haven't really done much. Got the inside a little better here. I still haven't fitted out that portal yet. But, we're just hanging out here, looking at the face. Still got our horse here. He's not a very good horse, so he's mostly decoration. Couple of chicks. And then over here is new. This is a squid farm, hence the covering of the water. And then this also is broken, since they took away the kelp farm. I had the kelp system here, and had a system to where once it made a stack of bone meal, or a certain number of bone meal, I think it was more than a stack, I can't exactly remember the number, but we had it go through here, filter through here, and this was the amount of nuggets that it would fill out to, and of course, and then that would turn this on, which sends the minecart to the farm over there, and B, once it gets far enough over to this and up over to here, it's this one is supposed to turn on the kelp farm, or turn it off, not on. Turn it off. No more bone meal after they got to here, and then once it gets to here, because there's plenty of kelp going through here, trust me. Once it got to here, it goes through, and then it shuts this off. Shuts off this system here, which is basically just a back and forth system. So these middle columns of the stone don't move, but the areas in between do. So we've got dispensers that bone meal each flower type for each dye color. So there's 9 of those. And this is the system here where the minecart comes in and delivers the bone meal. This little setup here, it's kind of janky, but it works. The minecart comes up here, gets boosted up. You know, it comes up over here and drops down. And then comes around here and delivers its bone meal. And as it's delivering the bone meal, it also activates the dispensers here and bone meals the flowers, causing them to grow here, and then the piston action gets them, and there's minecart below that collects them. And then this activator rail here detects on if it is empty or not, the minecart. So if there's no more bone meal, then this stays the same and the minecart goes back. But if there's still bone meal, it activates here, this pops up, and the minecart does a weird little glitchy thing. It's all like, whoa, whoa, and then it just keeps going back and forth. If I had bone meal, oh, okay, I got some bone meal. Maybe we'll watch it in action. So let's see. Over here is the actual squid farm area. We stand up there. If we stand here, it's just like a nice little fish farm. Quite efficient, actually. But if we stand up there, we get the squid ink. And we have a little cocoa bean dispenser up there. So yeah, let's go ahead and make some bone meal. We gotta deposit some stuff first. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of some of these tiny pieces of stuff here and there. Alright. That's enough room. Alright. So let's make us a stack of bone meal. We'll come over here. Da-da-da-da-da. Now, it doesn't work with the kelp machine and the counting the bone meal, but I can still load this guy up with bone meal and send him on off. And it does still work as a kelp farm, you know? It's just really slow, because there's only 3. But it does work. That's where that one bone meal came from, apparently. But, yeah, anyways. Let's see this thing in action. Send him off there. Whip, whip. Come out to over here. The signal goes through. The pistons start to push. We got that going. I forgot to put a little note block action. And like, you know, if you want more of just one flower, then, you know, you put one flower, or, you know, other types of flower in there, in their place. But I want all the colors of the dye, so we have that going. Here it is from the top. Pretty cool. See that little janky action there? It's pretty cool. I like it. It was fun to build. You know, it sucks about the kelp farm, but there's other options, you know. And up from up here, it's a little... The minecart does some weird stuff sometimes. Oh, there it goes. When it's just a stack of bone meal, it goes pretty quick. But those will go, since the machine is busted with the kelp machine, this will go until I turn it off. But anyways, this is my AFK spot for the squid. And then this is my cocoa bean farm here, if I want. So we just load this up with some bone meal, as you see. And then we do the 2 observers, doing the constant little tick out there. And we just get some, and we just replant it, and continue on. You know, get some good cocoa beans while I'm getting some black dye from the ink, and typically having the flower farm going for all the other colors. So, not too bad, not too bad. As we see, it just kind of keeps going. You know, it doesn't waste it, doesn't dispense it if there's nothing to dispense it onto. So we'll flip that off, because it's a bit laggy if you just let it run. 2 observers, constant signal. And we'll let that grow naturally, and then I can come out here and just plop it on out. Boink. Just like so. And let's go down here and turn this off. With a quick little takeaway of here. Wait for the signal to come through, okay. And we place it back. And that right there causes it to only do 1 signal. But first built this thing, it was putting like 5 redstone signals through here all way too fast, way too fast. But anyway, we come through here, there's the minecart, collecting up the good stuff. Comes through here. There's quite a few hoppers and stuff, because I can't, oh no, this thing never works for me. Doing the comparator and whatever, it just always takes off too quickly. So I slowed it down by putting the activator rail up there, and it's off by the time it gets there. And then it unloads and then pushes back off finally. Or it's supposed to, anyway. There it goes. Okay, it's because the hopper still had flowers in it, but that should pick them up all pretty quick, and then they come down over that way. This is the squid farm delivery area. That cart is here. If there's anything down there, if there's anything in here, it'll stop. So we're about to get some fish anyways. Check it out. Or we should be. Uh-oh. It might, the minecart up here might be messed up. I haven't looked at it in a minute. No, it's still going. It's the same deal here. I don't know if it stops in time, to be honest. So we're just, waiting. Let's see. What did we get? What did we get? Oh, we got a... Yeah, see, it just goes right back out. It doesn't stop. It's quite the annoying issue. I'll have to do something. I have no idea. In that smaller space that I have, I was hoping that, you know, the typical trick would work, but then it loads down there, comes up here, does its little journey. Then over here we've got an automatic cooker system. And it looks like it needs some fuel. Plenty of food. Constantly going. So let's go ahead and take some of that. And then we've got the bones here. And then we've got the squid ink. But I have it... I was collecting it, and then I ported it out with this stuff. Let's watch the flowers. So everything comes into here, basically. And then this actually goes out of render distance. So I'll just AFK for a long time, and then I come down through this way, and I walk the flowers to their destination, essentially. So these are just recent ones. We should see a big glob of them somewhere. Yeah, there that is. Here's the main glob with the squid ink and everything, and the cocoa beans. So it basically all globs up, and it doesn't despawn because it's out of render distance. So until I come up over here, it's all good. And this is actually leading to the industrial area, where the most changes have been made. We've got some massive upgrades, massive changes from what you guys have seen on the YouTube videos. So get prepared. Prepare thyself for changes. Alright, so let's continue following these guys. Dun, 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 dun. Over here, we've got our moss system. We had that video. And then this is the wool farm and collection, and also now the flower collection system. They come through here, and it's got a feedback system because sometimes, you know, there's a lot of flowers, so they get stuck and they'll just flow around until they get sucked up finally. I think that was it. Yep, they got around on the second round. Oh, and then also I have a melon and pumpkin farm attached as well. The cactuses are attached also. And as well as what do you call them? Sea pickles. I have all the dye types. So here's the collection area that you've seen for the wool. It's largely the same. I did make a feedback area up here too with the water system, because the rails just weren't cutting it. This is where the cactus, the green dye was, right? I extended it down and put it with the other dyes. So we've got all these dyes, the color, the flowers here. It's where we collect them. And then we come down here, and this is the sea pickle being automatically burned when I have the fuel. And then this is the cactus area here, where we get the green dye. And this is my cave area. I haven't done anything really down there, other than light it up. Whew, fun times. But yeah, that's all the dyes. All the dyes in the book. That's the black, you know, that's where the sea pickles go down. We got melons and pumpkins at the end here. Yeah, everything here is pretty much full. I haven't restocked my shears in some time, so I don't know about that. But anyway, so here's where this is the immediate changes here. This used to be a staircase up, right? Well, not anymore. Now it's a secret little dungeon here. So we got our little ender chest and some goodies and whatnot here. When we come up here, and let me see, do I have, okay, green wool, good deal. And it's open right now because I came down here recently. I got a couple other things hidden up in here. You might remember. This structure here actually used to be the face and open. A lot of changes, like I said. So let's go. That'll close that up. But it won't open if you just stand on it. It's like, what? And this is my key. But you'll see nothing. Right? So the key for this, I thought this was fun. We throw it down, just barely touch it, and then bam. Then it opens up. It's pretty cool. I like it. And then that just feeds back into our wool system. So it goes back into the green wool dye chest, or the green wool chest. Okay, so we have this little cave here. It's just a cavern, right? Nothing there. There's a couple of pressure plates here and there, mostly for, like, you know, it's like stone, you know, like the buttons too. But that one has purpose. You know, just a little cave. Cool little cavern. Little lava area there. And we come out here and we look at this. What's this area? Right? Where's this at? Is this even the industrial district? Why, yes. Yes, it is. And over here, wow, yeah, so you know what that building is. That's the moss farm. Cactus farm. Well, this area has changed drastically, hasn't it? It is still the wool farm. The sheep are still in here. I've just covered them up a bit. I think we can still see this guy, yeah. Yeah, this guy's still visible. Just to remind me a little bit, but, you know, you can still hear him too. So we've turned it into a little pond area. Lake. A pond. Yeah, this one's just like more of a pond. But we put in a little walkway here to get around to the sides here. The nether portal is largely the same. I've added a little decoration here and there, but I don't know what I'm doing with it still. So here's from this side, we added some mycelium over there. It's a, you know, it's a waste pipe, right? So we did that. We've added a lot of bamboo and jungle features. And the outpost used to be over here. I took it down. It wasn't producing, guys, like I wanted it to, and so I just took it down. It was ugly. In the way of my serene beauty that you see before you. Maybe a little overkill on the bamboo. But anyway, so we come over here, follow our little pathway here, see all the nice distance there. We got some sugar cane, got the drip leaf. It makes a good replacement for lily pads. I do like the lily pads better though. I need to get more of them. We've got a spore blossom hanging out, just coming down over here. Nice little pond area. This is the flower pots. You saw the flower pot farm. Since I built the industrial farm over there with the squid, this is no longer functional, so it's, I mean, I still have these here, but, you know, it's just for looks now. So here's that, and then this area here, I got a little upgrade to the wheelbarrow right there. It's just a mine cart pushed into the block. And, oh, excuse me. You know, this is still the moss farm, hasn't changed. Collection system over there, you know. I did, make it so it's just a moss farm. I don't get bone meal very rarely. You know, I made it so it's seeds and stuff turn into bone meal, but it takes a while, so, you know. We've put in a little pathway here for the bike, some fencing, a little pathway to the collection area, and just a little thing down here. We did change some stuff up here. I was gonna have a minecart system and whatnot, but I said never mind. So it's just a little area now, you know, just a little terraformed area. This used to be open to the cave, but I wanted it to be closed off, so we did. And I come over here, come through our little gate area. And, you know, still the flower pots and whatnot. This is nothing really. I testing some stuff and didn't take it down. That's the cactus and pumpkin farm right there. And the sea pickle farm, which is also now kind of broken because it was attached to a kelp farm that's under there. And the bone meal transportation tube is right here, so I have to figure out another thing for that, but where the bone meal would go in right there. I can still just throw some bone meal in, you know. The farm isn't broken. Turn the farm on right there, and there's a mine cart switch over here somewhere. Yep. This turns on the mine cart, so it's not always running. We can look at it from down here, little maintenance hatch. So there's the sea pickle farm right there, pretty simple concept. And then over here is the big ol' melon and pumpkin farm. Oh, well, it's not connected anymore. It used to be connected over here, but... Oh, maybe I can still... Oh no! Why? 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 Oh, terrible. I'll fix that later. I haven't used this in a minute anyways. That's just the collection system for the sea pickle tube. Here we go. I knew there was a way up in here. There we go. Okay, so this is where the melon and pumpkins come from. We got, let's see, can I get up in here? No. Am I gonna mess anything up? Alright, let's see. So it's just the regular style, you know. The minecart goes pretty much all the time because it's always producing. So, yeah. It's not too bad, though. Melons and then pumpkins down there. It's a pretty efficient farm. I don't really use them. I sell them to the villagers, mostly. But, yeah. Let's see, now, where'd we come from? This way. Gotta eat. Alright, yummy. Alright. So that's the sea pickle farm, and the cactus and pumpkin. Now the copper is for cactus, and then the acacia for pumpkin. You know what I mean? I thought it was funny, but, you know, look at this monolith, right? This was not here. This is all me right here. If you watched Kakariko Village episode, that's Kakariko Village. But I didn't like it just being a box in the sky, so we terraformed. This is my most recent project here. We got a little gardener defender. I'm gonna do some livestock over here. But we got the circle, square, triangle from Squid Game kind of deal for a crop farm idea. And I liked the block pattern. I saw this on Instagram. You know, stone, acacia, cobble, all the way up. It's really nice. It doesn't go to the grass, so it doesn't really resolve as well. But I like it anyway. And I really like the moss block with the glow lichen. It's really nice. So we've got wheat, we've got carrots, and we've got pumpkins. And potatoes. We have pumpkins and melons also, just for decoration, because we have that farm over there. But I thought they looked cool having a little perimeter, you know, a water perimeter and whatnot. And then, so let's look at the big guy here. Ooh, alright. Looks kind of cool at night, right? It's really well lit up. It has to be. Let's see if we can, let's go to the bed real quick. Make it daytime. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Daytime. Okay. We used to have one person sleep, but maybe not anymore. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. guess it's glitched out or something. Yeah. Yeah, we got a little glitched out, but it looks like it's daytime, so... Ah. There we go. The recording software might be causing me some glitches. Oh yeah. Woo! It's nice from the back there. Let's look forward. So here's the cactus farm, the moss farm, melon and pumpkin, flower pot. Y'all are familiar with that stuff. This is the new area here, and up here, obviously. So if we come in right here, this is the entrance to the village. We've got our Kakariko village here. We did a tour of this a little while ago. A little video of it. You know, it's not really functional. Like, there's no real doors in. It's not meant to be like poked around too much, but you can see in through the windows here. This is the I forgot their names. It's been a while since I played Zelda. The spider people. You know, the cursed spider people. The building. It's not been built yet. You know, it's in process. We've got these shops over here. The skewing or the scale was a bit off, and the ratios. So this house kind of decides to, you know, but it doesn't look too bad. I tried to make it work. We got some clouds up in the sky. I'm gonna add some like stars or something up there. I think that'd be cool. Some kind of stars. We got the windmill, and the best feature of Kakariko Village is the roller coaster. Which, if you've seen the video, you know, you saw. You might not have been able to hear it though. I didn't do my settings right. So let's change our settings. We're going to go into audio. And we're going to turn music all the way down. We're going to keep sound at 100. We're going to turn ambient and environment down. Go back into the tab because it's a pain. Blocks, all the way down. Hostile creatures, all the way down. Friendly creatures, down. Players, down. Jukebox, notebox, all the way. Weather, down. Okay. So now it's eerily quiet. Ooh. Well, let's go check this out. So, one at a time over the pressure plate. It's the Song of Storms roller coaster. So the point of one at a time is because this pressure plate activates our minecart to fall down. Right over there. Boom. So this is the little Song of Storms area. Also not exact, you know, but pretty close. Not too bad for a Minecraft quickie. But, you know, this is where you would normally learn the Song of Storms from the dude. So that's where the minecart comes in. You come in here, press the button, and there it is. Now, we can hear our Song of Storms a lot better now. Now, the lag is apparently pretty bad. The recording software, I'm sure, is not helping. And then this area here, sometimes it gets you stuck, you know? But it's okay, it's kind of part of the fun. And we continue on here. And some of the notes got doubled up in there, you know. But, yeah. Boom. There's the roller coaster ride. And some of it is changed over here, if you did watch the last video. It is all, you know, Kakariko Village used to be open to the sky, but now it's enclosed in a mountain, because I didn't like just having a big old box in the sky, you know. It wasn't the greatest. But, certainly, with the grace of 1,000 graces, swans, we return with no issue. And into the well, where you have the little dungeon area, you know, in the game. And the minecart gets returned back up over there and put back in the dispenser. So that was, that's Kakariko Village and the Song of Storms. It was a little laggy, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So let's check it out from up here. What else is different? Well, pretty much everything, right? We used to have our villager box over here, just open and out, which I don't think was ever on video. But if you have seen the videos, this is where the village used to be. It was flat. It was a flat little village. So now we have quite a bit of upgrades here. I put in some random stone, quite a bit of water. This was all dry land over here. We added in a lot of the water here. This was already a lake there, But like, you know, right here we added in and where the acacia is sticking out and stuff. We added a lot of water in. It was fun. Here we are from a top side view. This is where we came up in the minecart on the roller coaster. Woo. This is my mountain that I built. It's you know, it's not the best mountain, but it's my first shot. It's not too bad. I realize that this doesn't really make a lot of sense with the ice and stuff, since we're in a savanna, but I just wanted to do it for fun. You know, why not? A little archway. We got a little underwater mountain cave, too, for our waterfall. This is pretty cool, I thought. It leads up to the surface, oh, somewhere. It leads back up, anyway, to the top of up here. Leaks down from there. I was watching a Mumbo video with a person explaining how his waterfall didn't make sense because there was nowhere where the water would be coming from. So I fixed that with the ice and the snow. Drips off into here and then leaks out here. I thought it was cool. Cool concept. I enjoyed building it. It comes down all the way into a pond there and then connects with that lake out there that I built. And then this area here, down here, bloop, this is actually the villager area. If I had the noise on, you'd be hearing them right now, talking and working. But, you know, it's better without that probably for now. But we have a nice little pond area here, a little fishing barrel thing maybe. I might think about putting a seat or something in. We've got a little stream. I still got to put some carpet in so it doesn't, you don't see that. Like over here. Yeah, that's better looking than that, in my opinion. I just haven't finished it up yet. But, you know, so we've got the moss and the lichen combo for the pathway also. It's a bit busy, but I like it. Busy bee. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Couple bees for decoration, you know. We go this way, and it goes off to the home base. A pathway to the home base. I haven't really done anything with it other than a few rock things and whatnot. You know, so we've got all this here. So this was all flat land, you know. I did many hours of terraforming here. I didn't like I had a villager box for my iron farm, and it was just like the Kakariko village, just a box in the sky. And I'm not a fan. Not a fan of boxes in the skies. So we terraformed this little pathway here. We got our flower pots, and we added in this nice little pond or lake or whatever over here. And then down here, of course, we have our entrance to the storage for the wool and stuff. And then over here, what you didn't get to see yet, the final bit of the tour. We have our archway here that leads us over here. A nice little fountain, or whatever, well, or whatever. And then, of course, we have a quick pathway over here just that connects up. Just to show you real quick, it connects up over to there. But we come back over here, and this was the first one, the first little cave thing I did, and I enjoyed it. It's pretty nifty. I like it. So let's check it out. So this is the entrance in. You know, it's supposed to be like a natural, like, you know, cave feel to it under that place there. You know, so we've got a nice little feel to it. I think we got a pathway through it. You know, there's parts of it there's not a pathway to. It's supposed to be like more natural, you know, and more natural feel. We got some tuff in the walls here and there. Dripstone, spore blossom. Anyway, we got some buddies down here. Yep. You know, like a lush cave combo here. We got a little river coming through, leaking up from up the lake up top, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. We got some dried out sea pickles for decoration, you know, pretty cool. And then back over here through the vines, you know. It's a little secretive, but not too secretive. We've got this lovely little area here. This is where the iron golem killing area is, and I used to have it visible, like there was glass and I could see the golems getting fried, but, you know, covered it all up. So here's that's there, and we have our bone meal down here that we get from our poppies, and a few things here and there, a little storage system. And up in here is our villager room. We got these guys all hanging out. they are chunk aligned into 4 chunks here. This is one chunk, that's another chunk over there. Yeah, 4 chunks. They just bounce around, bob up, do their work all day long. They have beds, but they don't get to use them. They're just there for decoration, or for their feet or something. Whatever. We got a couple of guys. None of them, except for the cleric over there, have been cured. And he's only been cured once, so, you know, that's how it is. But I've got the villager trade stuff here. We're working on them. Most of them are max level, some of them aren't. Mostly the librarians, you know. Jeez, with their prices. Oy. Look at this. Look at this librarian here with his, I think it's like fortune or looting. His price. 34 emeralds. And his next book ain't any cheaper. You know? And I know you can get cheaper trades without curing them if you spend enough time. 45, you know. But, you know, they're just greedy. Greedy little villagers. That's okay. I spent a little too much time with the wandering trader, you know? So that's the upgrade. That's the update. The, massive changes. Quite massive. We can run a compare. I plan on, having some side-by-sides in the video, so hopefully those worked out. And you saw the massive changes yourself, and not just have to think of it, or like, you know, see it. And there are cords up in the top left corner, just in case you don't believe me. This is the same area. Same moss building. Same cactus building. I did finish the roof. Yeah. We built this up a little bit more. Put in the water. Got rid of the sheep pen. We still have the farm, the wool farm underneath my feet. That's what that bank right there and this bank right here are. All our sheep in there. But yeah, I just wanted something that was really nice looking and pretty cool. Not so industrial, you know, a little bit more natural. So we got our mountain put in, a little waterfall. The mountain's kind of crumbling. It's been built into a little bit. You know, I still got to do a little bit of terraforming over here. It's still a little too square. We got a little area here for crops, you know. We added a bunch of water out here. You know, we have a little indenture into there. Oh yeah, there's this little cave area here, a little walk area through here, where the river runoff starts from up above. So it comes off from the lake up there, runs down into here. It's pretty cool. I had a lot of fun building it, a lot of fun terraforming. But you know, that's it for now. I do plan on making more videos. I have plenty of ideas, just gotta execute them, you know, we gotta finish that Dark Oasis too. But there's a lot of stuff going on, so I wanna show you guys some more stuff. So stay tuned, for sure. And we'll catch you next time. Alright, bye-bye.